My name is Harlan Weber, and I'm the Brigade captain at Code for Boston. I'm also here representing the great civic innovation ecosystem in the state of Massachusetts. The Brigade program, as David mentioned, is the volunteer program at Code for America. Brigades work in their local municipalities, opening public data sources, building public apps, and generally using technology for the civic and public good. And we do all of those things at Code for Boston. This is our weekly hack night, where we meet with about 40 people every single week in Boston. We work with municipal partners, community partners, and local technologists to create a safe space where these folks can come together to work on all the things I just talked about. Kevin Curry, who helped start the Brigade program at Code for America, said that brigades are local centers of gravity for the civic tech ecosystem. And we've really tried to keep that in mind as we built Code for Boston. And we've done that by building an organization that is equal parts mission-driven startup, advocacy group, tech meetup, and social club. And though it sounds sort of funny, especially that last one, we think this is key to creating the friendly and welcoming atmosphere that we've built at Code for Boston, and what we think keeps people coming back week after week after week. But as we moved forward, we realized that we had a problem. Code for Boston doesn't actually represent all of the work that we do, all the things that we try to be, all the work that we kind of do. However, this doesn't really roll off the tongue super easily. So it was a really good chance, thinking about it that way, was a really good chance for us to think about our mission and think about how we could focus our efforts going forward on inclusion and on taking that with, not for approach that Code for America espouses to our community partners. And we had a chance to do that this year at the National Day of Civic Hacking. Typically at our hackathons that we run at Code for Boston, we have our community pitch ideas, sometimes with a municipal partner, to our community, and they spend 3 days working on a hackathon. This year, we wanted to do something different. We wanted to be more inclusive. We wanted to work with a wider variety of community partners and participants. So when we put together the event, we had built it explicitly as a not just for coders hackathon, and we invited over 30 community and municipal groups to work with us, keeping Code for America's focus areas in mind as we selected our partners. One of those partners was a group called Youth Hub, a new nonprofit in Boston's Dorchester neighborhood. And their goal is to raise the youth employment rate in Dorchester, to raise it from its current level of 25% to 60%, which brings it more in line with kind of the employment level in middle to higher income areas of the city. Dorchester itself is sort of a very rich and vibrant community of immigrants and minorities and lower income folks. As we got ready for the event, though, our leadership team here did work with our partners. We asked our partners to be problem owners, and they often come to the table with problem sets that are way too ambitious and big to do in a 3-day hackathon, or way too narrow for our community to work on. So we worked with them over 2 workshops to really refine the work that they wanted to get done over the weekend. And we ended up with problem statements like this. So this was the pitch from Youth Hub. How might we improve youth employment in the Codman Square area of Dorchester? Over the course of the weekend, we had about 80 people join us for the hackathon. Problem owners pitched to the community. And in Youth Hub's case, they actually brought 5 of their youth participants to the event to work with the project team, serving as these incredible subject matter experts and partners working with Code for Boston hackers as they built an application for them. And they ended up with a mobile web application that helps Youth Hub put out a curated set of job trainings and job opportunities that meet the needs of their constituents that they worked on over the hackathon. Needs like must be available by public transit and must not be during school hours. One of the youth was blown away by the fact that so many smart people would give up their weekend to work on something for her and her friends. And it's reactions like this that we think are some of the best things that came out of that weekend. Since then, the team of Robert, Megan, Alex, and Paul has continued working on the event. They've gone down to Youth Hub headquarters in Dorchester, continuing to partner with their youth participants. And as of last week, they just exited the prototype phase and are working with a local employment firm to have data to populate the app. But the really amazing thing about the work we're doing at Code for Boston is that it's not just in Boston. There are brigades all over the country and all over the world. For example, in Philly, they built an application that allows bike riders to track their progress, which can help inform transit policy. And up in Anchorage, they're working with the public library to build an educational platform that uses crowdsourced information to decide programming at the library. So if any of this sounds good to you, I would encourage you to connect with your local brigade. And if you don't know where your local brigade is, contact us here at Code for America to learn how to start one. And lastly, to everyone who's already in the brigade program, to all of you amazing and incredible volunteers who give so much of your time and your energy and your passion to making your cities a better place, keep pushing forward. And thank you.